Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Our level 1 today is going to be Shedunfa. And as always, our poo is going to start by going to ammunition, pick up some body armor. This time around, we're going to go with a military rifle and some upgrades. We're going to be doing Dr. Dre's contract, so for that we're going to need an agency. And make sure you get accommodation so you can respawn at the agency at least. Now, if you haven't done any of this DLC, I strongly advise you to. It's super fun. There's loads of cutscenes. They're always like super fun. Oh, look at that. That's Ramsey from Fast and the Furious, the hacker, you know. But it's a super interesting DLC. Has loads of cutscenes. Really cool story. Now, before you get into the VIP contract, which is the one with Dr. Dre, you need to just do one contract while Frank is just getting to contact with Dre and whatnot. So I just pick up the first one that I could see. You need to go to the strip club and get something from the safe and retrieve it. Now, I played this a little bit too loosely. This is why you see me dying here like so many times. But I want to take the time for this mission while I'm doing this mission to say thanks to everyone that's been showing up for the videos and then been showing up for the live streams. I honestly never expected anyone to just show up for any of those. But people have been showing up and then showing some appreciation. And I just want to say thank you to you all. Now, you finish the first contract and Franklin calls you to get into the VIP stuff. And this is where things really kick off. You meet with Dr. Dre. He's playing some golf and a couple of punks come in and disturb the game. And Dr. Dre says, well, you take care of them and I'll take care of you. And I'll hook you up with stuff. So you just ram the golf carts here and then just like beat the guy like a little bit just to make sure that he apologizes and whatnot. And that's it. That's all you need to do. You're in. You're in. So Lamar shows up as well. Chop eats like a bunch of weed. It's while they're taking care of the dog and whatnot. We need to go into the contract. So what happened was someone stole Dr. Dre's phone. There was a couple of copies being made and sold, and we need to trace them all down. So there's 3 different missions to do so. The first one, we start by going to the FIB to see where are these files, or see if we can track this phone and whatnot. And after you see like a couple of hard drives and then go around, you kind of get like clipped like a few times as you're doing this. But it's not a really hard mission to do, as long as you keep making sure that you have both snacks and body armor. So once you get like a little bit more information on the 3 phones, then you can start like tracking all the 3 phones down. So the first one, there's like it seems to be in a nightclub, and what you do is just like you try to find like the hard drive in the nightclub. I tried to do this a little bit stealth, but didn't work for too long. I seemed to break stealth like very quickly, but I was not going to restart the missions just for the sake of doing it stealth, because that's not necessarily what these videos are all about. I just want to showcase what this is, and especially showcasing it with a level 1. Now, once you follow like a little bit more leaks, you get into a boat, and again, you can try to do it as much stealth as possible, but eventually I just pick up a little bit of aggro, and then people see that I'm on the boat. So after you clip a few people, like you need to take a picture of where the next show party it's going to be. And if you disable the air defenses from the yacht, you can actually escape on the Vellum, which is what I did there. Now, the party is going to be happening at the casino. So you go up to the casino, and I was streaming this, and I asked if there was any chance that I could do this stealth, but there isn't. This always happened as you try to take out the equipment, and you try to take out the people. You need to run after the promoter, make sure that he doesn't escape. You get like a little bit of time there in the elevator, and then you go into the nightclub. I decided to kill him because, like, listen, he took stuff from Dre, and then I'm going to clip you. And that's going to be it, like, for the first leak. The second leak is the Eye Society leak. So you go into... I got, like, the cameras here to detect me. But basically what you're going to do is, like, you're going to be tracing again, like, where's the other phone, And I found out that I was just like, after I found the limousine wasn't moving to the house. So I just decided to clip the guard there. Once you get into the place where the party is, make sure you don't shoot the lawyer, because if you shoot the lawyer, the mission is over. So you need to just tase him, put him in the back of the trunk, steal the car, and now you got a ticket into the party. So now when you go into the billionaire's mansion, you have like a little car and a little bit of high life to do it. Now, one thing that I noticed is, like, once we found the source for the music, I realized that I had a new contact to detonate the bomb, and I completely forgot to do that. So I did it old school, like with a bunch of like sticky bombs and then whichever I had available at the time, some grenades and then whatnot, because I just completely forgot to detonate the bomb just to trash the party. But it was still good fun, and it kept showing up, but I missed it. Now, eventually the guy is trying to be evacuated in a helicopter. You need to follow the helicopter and destroy the helicopter or something. So it's kind of like a little bit tricky if you don't have like cool weapons, but if you have like the military weapon, it's easy. If you have just a pistol, it's not. But then you need to be very careful with the cars. That's like like the helicopter is gonna start like coming down, and you need to walk up to the helicopter. If you're too slow, eventually the helicopter gets into the yacht, and then you need to go into the yacht. But I was able to just get that before it gets to the yacht. So you need to take like some of the security that comes up like after you, and this is gonna be like a little bit tricky because I just died like a couple of times. But eventually, it's gonna be easy enough to just reach the agency, and that's the second leak done. And then now you're gonna go into the south central leak. That's the last one here. So you need to pick up this dude. I can't remember his name. You need to do something for him before he does something for you. So what we do is, like, we're gonna interrupt the deal and we're gonna steal that little van there. The van has meth or something, and yeah, the meth equipment. We're gonna steal it from the Lost MC, and you kind of need to dodge the Lost MC and also the police. Everyone's gonna be like coming after you. But after this, you can stash the van, and that's gonna be it. It's near armory or ammunition, I mean. So you can just get yourself like a little bit of body armor and weapons and whatnot. Now, as you're trying to help this dude, right, you need to help the families because they're being attacked. Eventually, you need to start following Vernon to interrogate P, because he was trying to find out who had the phone. Eventually, we discover that it's the Vagos. So we go into the Vagos. They're listening to some Dr. Dre's music. And here we go, big shootout all over again. And as you shoot out things, like the guy that actually stole the phone, he's gonna come down running, the little bitch. Like, look at him. He's gonna pick up the car and he's gonna drive off. Now, you don't have to do like anything too special other than what the things that you normally do, which is get into the car, shoot him down, take up this car, and then stash it at the agency. And now you got all the phones back. And now you can triangulate and then see who else actually had stolen the phone or whatever. Check the leaks. And then that's this dude here. So Imani tracks that dude and then realizes when you were trying to deliver the car back to Dr. Dre that they sent like a bunch of henchmen to the clubhouse studio thing. So here you need to come in and make sure that you kill everyone. Now, Dr. Dre, he ain't no bitch. He ain't no bitch. So he stuck around. He did like a house party and he was rapping for everyone. So he gets some cool Dr. Dre songs. It's not really my kind of music, but those tracks here were like absolutely amazing. Now, once you track this dude, I can't remember his name, like this idiot who stole the phones, whatever. You need to take out all the hired gunmen and then find Johnny. Oh, I think that's his name, like Big Johnny or whatever, to LSIA. So Johnny Guns, that's it. So once you get into LSIA, there's like a little bit more shooty bang bang in the hangar until you find Johnny. You go around and you just make sure that like you take out like everyone. And once you get to Johnny Guns, you pick him up and you bring him up for justice for Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre just like does things to him, but then in the end, he's gonna play up some music for you as you're leaving like the scene. And that's about it. That's the Dr. Dre contract. Super awesome contract. You need to do this like if you haven't done it before.